Hi, I'm Rabbi Danny Saxton, and welcome to this week's edition of 3 Minutes of Torah, Wisdom and Wonder. This Shabbos we read Parshas Matos Masai. In Parshas Matos, we learn about the laws of kashrus. We learn that if we want to kosher a vessel that was used for non-kosher items, so the pasuk says, Kol davar sheba be'esh, ta'viru be'esh v'taher. Anything that came into contact with fire, put it in another fire, and it'll be purified. From here we learn the famous principle in kashrus, kaboilo kach poltoi, the way it was absorbed, the way the non-kosher taste, because we say tam ke'ika, the taste is like the thing itself, so the way that non-kosher taste entered into the vessel is the way you purge it, is the way you extract it from the vessel. And we're all familiar with this when it comes to koshering our home, when it comes to koshering our kitchens for Pesach. There's a beautiful idea we can learn from this pasuk that Rabbi Shmuel Silver shares in the name of the Chidah, the Holy Chidah, Rav Chaim Yosef David Azulai. The Chidah says that this pasuk is telling us something very deep. Kol davar sheba be'esh, anything that comes with fire. We find in our lives that when we are doing the right thing and the good thing and a mitzvah, so often we don't have so much energy and we're a little bit lethargic and we're lacking motivation. But when we're doing an aveira, when we're doing something we shouldn't be doing, so there's no lack of enthusiasm and of energy. Kol davar sheba be'esh, the Chidah says, something that comes naturally with fire usually is referring to the Yates. The Yates, there's a beautiful concept in Judaism that there's something called the Yates and the Yates. Every human being is made up of body and soul. The body is that part of our being that wants to pull us down, that wants to draw us after our insatiable appetites of power and pleasure, the physical material world. And there's another part of every human being, the spark of the desire, of the divine, Chelek Elokai Mimail, the soul that's eternal, that wants to raise us above the mundane material physical world. It wants to lift us to a place where we connect with God and with eternity. And life is about that eternal struggle between the Yetzer Tov and the Yetzer Hara, between the Guf and the Neshama, between the body and the soul. And so when we are drawn off to something with fire, that's the Yetzer Hara. How do we counter that Yetzer Hara? Says the Torah, Ta'aviru ba'esh. We have to replace it with another fire, the Torah, and we'll be purified. The way we fight the fire of the Yetzer Hara is the fire of Kedusha, the fire of holiness, the fire of sanctity. It says in Pirkei Avos, in the 5th chapter, the 7th Mishnah, it says, talking about the 10 miracles that took place in the Beis HaMikdash. And one of the miracles, it says, Lo haya zvuv b'beis hamidbachim. There wasn't a fly in the temple. The fly represents the Yetzer Hara, says Rabbi Yisrael Me'alau. And so in the Beis HaMikdash, there was no fly, there was no Yetzer Hara, because it was a place of Kedusha, an environment of holiness. And that's what we're supposed to do, fill our lives with holiness. Burn a fire of sanctity, and that will draw all the oxygen, and there will be nothing left for the fire of the Yetzer Hara. And that's something we should do, especially now in the 3 weeks. We should be focusing about building the sanctity within. Shabbos is Rosh Chodesh Av, and we're building up to Tisha B'Av. If we build that inner sanctity that's filled with holiness, so then there won't be any place for the fire of the Yetzer Hara. And by doing so, please God, we will see the building of Bayis Shlishi B'mherab Yameinu.